Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here. Another presentation of Northern Colorado Reign FC soccer in front of us here at 90 minutes, and a crucial one for the Reign, just over a third of their way through the schedule. They welcome the top of the table Colorado Storm here to Four Rivers Equipment Stadium in Windsor. Brendan Price here with you on this what's become a cloudy Monday evening here tonight in Windsor. The Reign looked destined to pull a point away at Albion last week, but a last-minute goal at the death in the 89th minute spelled defeat for the Reign FC, who dropped their second consecutive match, and they will look to right the ship here today against a very good Colorado Storm side. The Storm top of the table, as we just mentioned, 4-0 this season in the Mountain Division. And what's more impressive for the visitors, and Northern Colorado Reign will have to really dig deep here today. The Storm in 4 matches have yet to concede on the back line. As we take a look at the starting lineup today for the Northern Colorado Reign FC, as written out by manager Kelly Brown. Sienna Givrage between the sticks, Fiona Jenkins, Katie Coffin, Sabrina Weidman, Nicole Ray, Jace Holly, Brittany Bertram, Kaylee Lordman, Skylar Hossey, Maddie Burr, and Carly Mays. The starting lineup today for the Reign. And one of the things we have seen so far this season for the Reign and for Kelly Brown is she has not been shy about mixing and matching her personnel throughout the 90 minutes. And it may take something a little bit different to try and catch this Colorado Storm team on the wrong side of the result today. Reign FC, they'll take the 6 points, but as this season reaches the 3rd mark, you have to wonder how much it hurt or helped them, starting with back-to-back matches against the International Soccer Academy that is easily been the weakest team, bringing up the bottom of the table in this Mountain Division. The Storm will be in their white jerseys tonight with the light blue trim. Ashlyn Bartley, Riley Baker, Alexis Meyer, Alyssa Glover, Reese McDermott, Adeline Wallach, Kelly Francis, Ashlyn Fernandez, Hannah Gallegos, Avery Vanderven, and Kaylee Swaringa, the starting 11 for Sebastian Giraldo, his first season with the Storm. Again, for those of you just joining us on this USL W League maiden voyage, the inaugural year not just for the Reign FC, but for the Mountain Division. Again, the growth of soccer continues here in this state, and the Reign FC looking for another win here at home. Again, their home opener, the result about as lopsided as you'll find across 90 minutes. A 14-0 thrashing of the Colorado International Soccer Academy. But again, since then, the Storm trying to get back into the win column. Again, they were hard-pressed to not come away with a point last week. They played well down against Albion, but just couldn't quite get the full 90 done down in Lafayette, as the Reign FC wearing their all navy blue kits with the white trim. It's always a slick look rocking the navy blue. Reign FC, be interesting to see how they come out in formation today. At times we've seen it. Kelly Brown really utilized the 3-5-2 with those wing mids really functioning more in an attacking role than defensively. And so again, it'll be interesting to see if that's something that against a Storm team that has a fair bit of pace, very good offense, if we see that 5-person midfield and try to cut down some of that pace in the midfield. We'll step aside for the national anthem on the other side. Kickoff here tonight at Four Rivers Equipment Stadium, the Northern Colorado Rain FC and Colorado Storm. Up next, stay tuned. Moments away from kickoff here this evening in Windsor. And again, it has been a positively warm spring into summer day all day here in the northern Colorado area. But as the sun has begun to set and nightfall is still a couple of hours away, the cloud cover has grown significantly. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us here on the Future Legends YouTube channel, the home of Northern Colorado Rain FC streaming, or Mixler if you're listening into the audio-only stream here tonight. Again, the Rain trying to get back into that win column and find the score sheet. As I mentioned, they had those two dominating victories over CISA to start the year. They had chances over the last two matches, but just unable to find the back of the 24-by-8. And you have to think that, if not a fast start, but a consistent start is certainly something that the Rain and Kelly Brown's side are looking for here tonight, as they all get one more word in there. And again, this is a Colorado Storm team that when we started this Mountain Division this year, again, with all five of these teams being new, no one really had the book on anyone, so to speak. And white and blue today are a formidable opponent as they get the pre-match photo, or the starting 11 here this evening. McDermott set to kick off for the Storm. They will go left to right on your screens at home in this first half. A Rain FC right to left. One last check from our officiating crew here this evening. Have to make sure everyone's got 11 and only 11. Both Ziana Givraj and Ashlyn Bartley have said they're ready to go, and we are underway tonight in Windsor. It's the Storm with possession. And again, these two teams met barely a week ago, and Colorado Storm FC with a 4-0 victory. They get the early throw. It's collected there by Gallegos, the captain. Wallach quickly pressured by Bertram in the midfield. Rain FC want to create turnovers in the midfield. That's a through ball, and it's too far to handle for the Storm forward. And first touch of the match for Ziana Yevraj. Yevraj will gather. Moving up the left back position, Carly Mays tries to thread a through ball, looking for Jenkins and Jace Holly. And the Storm will quickly throw in off the restart. And it'll be out for a Storm throw. Lordeman did her best to try and sell it, but that one right in front of both of the officials. Baker will trigger in. Not only have the Storm not allowed a goal, averaging 6 per match. Not many people are going to complain about a 24-0 goal differential through 4 matches. Yevraj out to claim that at the edge of her 6. And already, match just underway, and the Storm utilizing that high press. And there, creating a turnover was McDermott. Once again, falls back to Yevraj. And early on, the Storm trying to force Rain FC. And that'll be a foul, our first of the match. Thought about the quick restart, but ultimately left for Carly Mays. Mays off the restart, right-footed boot looking forward. That one's flicked along by Haase, and it will come to Ashlyn Bartley. Her first touch, 2.5 minutes in. And Northern Colorado, again, despite not having the scoreline that reflects it, threatening up front. Skylar Haase can create a lot of trouble if need be. And here, trying to force the issue, Nicole Ray wearing the captain's armband tonight for the Rain FC. Jace Holly is just named All-State, the high school level. Jenkins backs it all the way up for Mays. Dispossessed momentarily by Kelly Francis. And now trying to feed through. And now on the byline, the ball across, and Bartley will gather it up. Good look from Chase Holly. And that's exactly what Northern Colorado Rain FC have had success with this year. Moving down the sidelines rather than playing through the middle. A host of options. Ball in the midfield. That one knocked back for Mays. She's quickly pressured. Yevraj has to handle that away from the oncoming Alyssa Glover. Jace Holly. Baker able to work it away from her. Storm quickly work up out of the back. Trying to find Holly on the through ball there was Nicole Ray. And that's where the Rain FC want to be. Opportunistic if they can get it. Worked away by Burr. Lordeman looking through, intercepted by Wallach. And the Storm have it at midfield. It's a compact central midfield early on for Rain FC. Again, that's something we've seen across now 4 matches in 5 minutes. Through ball bouncing along. And the Storm FC will work it back. I believe that ball was out over the byline, and it'll go for a Rain FC goal kick. Yevraj will go short. Fiona Jenkins. And a giveaway again for the Rain. Meyer looking through. Givraj very busy early on here tonight. It's never a bad thing in some respects. Get your goalkeeper seeing a lot of the ball early. Keeps him a bit more engaged than they otherwise might be. There's a fine line there, though. Don't want to spend a lot of time in your defending third. Great look through, and that ball a touch ahead of Hasi, who may have been off in an offside position. Didn't see the far linesman's flag go up. And now trying to turn it forward. Storm again pushing forward. Long-range effort, and Givraj moves over to her right post. First save of the match. Coffin. And McDermott really presenting a thorn in the side of the Reign FC's back line at the moment. Lordeman. Left foot for Jenkins over on the near sideline. Jenkins looks long. It's a good ball and one away in the air by the Storm. Now Hasi. 1v2 will tap it out wide for Weinman. And that ball just too far in front of her, out for a Colorado Storm throw. And encouraging last few minutes for Reign FC. Given that the first 3 or 4 minutes, the Storm were pressing the issue. The offside flag has to come up here. Certainly looked like Glover started in an offside position. Her ball across the 18, nobody there to receive it. Comes free to the near side for Francis. Right back to the middle. The header just pushed over. McDermott got free. It's been roving at the front of that Storm formation. And got the free header. Pushed it high, however, and Reign FC maybe a touch fortunate there. Weinman. That'll be a foul. Second against the Storm this evening. Kaylee Swarenga will get tagged for that. And the Reign ready for the free kick on the defensive half of midfield. The ball sent long and knocked down to the middle. First one to it is Meyer. And again, the Storm work the ball back. Bartley. Come free. And again, the Storm able to take possession away in the central midfield, and the Reign. Excellent effort there. Hasi unable to get around Ashlyn Fernandez. And again, an excellent challenge from Weinman. Hasi, edge of the 18 with her left. The effort blocked. It'll come to Swarenga, who will have to push it out the sideline for a Reign FC throw. To any shot, but possession in this area of the park is half the battle.
Come on now. That's exactly how they drew it up.
Reign FC calling for handball, won't get it. Jace Hawley. Now 1-on-2. Hawley. Excellent move. Can't get that on her right. And the Storm will clear it. The foot race is on. McDermott gets around Mays. McDermott to the middle. Clean play. Mays good defending. Now Ray asking for help. She'll look long. And Bartley will settle it down. A couple of good pushes here for the Reign FC. And once again, trying to force the turnover. This time it's Bertram. Couple of goals at C's expense already this year. And now it's the Storm again, trying to move down the near sideline, the long ball. It'll come free for Francis. Francis, top of the 18, loaded up shot, and that's off the mark. Second effort, Shivraj with a diving save. Full extension to her right. It will wind up being a Storm corner. First corner of the game, a Meadow Gold corner kick for the Storm. And this ball in swinging and heading away from danger, and that'll be furthered out the sideline for a Storm throw. Baker will play in. Tipped along, good touch to the Storm number 10. Excellent defending from Maddie Burr, gets her foot in the way. Storm threatening around the edge of the 18, looking for that finishing ball, and trying to get on the end of it was Kelly Francis at the near post. So after the rain with a couple of flurries into the offensive third, it's time for the top of the table Storm trying to reassert early authority. Fiona Jenkins waits for this on the near sideline. Back to the Rain FC captain. Excellent give and go, but the ball just overhit. Ray trying to run onto it. McDermott. Shivraj with the left. Excellent distribution and a better turn from Jenkins. Rain FC here connecting passes in the midfield. It's Ray waiting and trying to lead Holly. Jace never made the run. Bartley, not a clean clearance, but it'll rattle and roll through to Alexis Meyer. The Storm work it out wide to the far side. Burr one-on-one defending. And able to get the angle there. The Storm forward who pushes it to the front. But out of bounds. And another Rain FC goal kick as folks still filing in tonight. Here at Four Rivers Equipment Stadium, the home of the Northern Colorado Rain FC this year. They had on opening day here in Windsor over 1,200 in attendance. And maybe the work night in clouds have kept some away here tonight. Of course, this time of year, you never know if the clouds are harmless or if they'll drop 4 inches of rain and 6 inches of hail on you in the better part of a couple hours. Best not to risk it. Bertram, the Rain FC number 10, leads Hossie. And able to get the inside lane was Gallegos. Hossie still forcing the issue. Very nearly worked turnover at the edge of the box. And now Meyer will start forward again, dribbling through midfield. Meyer on her right, dispossessed. Burr again with a play on the ball. Ray, 1v1, has options. Holly's out wide. Holly to her right, whips across, comes down, and the right-footed effort sails off of Bertram. Just couldn't quite settle it from 20 yards out. Excellent look from and combination play from Ray and Jace Holly. Incidental contact on the hand from McDermott. Play on, says the referee. And again, Colorado trying to move forward. Mays in the midfield. It's not a flat 3-5-2 that you'll see from Reign FC tonight. Again, a lot of freedom, especially outside, but at times you'll see that 5 in the middle become more of a 2 central mids and then 1 dropping back into a holding position. And here's Fiona Jenkins. Again, one-on-one on the outside. Jenkins tries to find an option in the midfield. That, again, knocked away, and the foot race is on to the corner flag. McDermott. Meyer wanting McDermott. She was in an offside position, couldn't play it. And the ball will roll out the byline for a goal kick. Just over a quarter of an hour gone here tonight. Still scoreless. Both teams have at times looked threatening offensively, but neither one has managed to break down the other and get a true A-plus opportunity at goal. And again, for a Storm side that's yet to concede this season, you get the sense that you might have to make do with a B- or B opportunity at goal and make the most of it where you can. Third foul of the half committed by Colorado Storm, but none of them in any position of danger. Mays near midfield. Looks down the line for Holly. Tries to twist possession around. It's Hossie who wins it. Quickly trying to enter in, and now McDermott will poke that along. It's booted around by Meyer. Comes all the way back for Shivraj, who plays it to safety. Man, what a luxury in many ways for Reign FC that Ziana Shivraj, so capable playing the ball. You almost have, possession-wise, a functional sweeper all the way back. So Ray wriggles free of 3 and leads Hossie. On the run, Hossie all the way down and knocked off the ball. Vanderven will get there. But just 20 minutes gone. Well, Nicole Ray certainly leaving her fingerprints all over the middle of the park right now. Captain's armband and creator in that central midfield. Long ball. And now breaking free down the near side and holding up play. Meyer. And again, it'll come free. Sliding challenge from Francis, unable to retain possession. Holly. Ray. The link up, and it's just a touch too strong for Jenkins to get to it down the near sideline. Applause from Kelly Brown on the Reign touchline. That seems to be the side that's been there early on for the Reign. Jenkins and Chase Holly comparatively having a lot of real estate with which to operate. Falls for Lordman. Now a one-on-one battle finally taken back. Drops for the Storm number 10, Meyer. And that one, good defensive hustle from Jace Holly. Ball out for a Storm throw. And Riley Baker wastes absolutely no time getting that back in. That was a risky play inside the 18 for the Reign. Quite frankly, a little fortunate, I think, to have not merited further inspection on that challenge. Holly looking with her left. Now out wide and cutting back to the middle. Bertram. Back. Lordman. The ball in. Wanting Hossie. Gets it back to her right. And Hossie can't get it through. Hossie tried to pull that ball back to her right and looked like maybe lost her footing just enough to turn a shot into something that might have more resembled a toe poke. Just didn't have enough behind it, and the Storm able to clear their lines. It's the most threatening Reign FC have been here in the game's 22nd minute. Hossie. Now Vander Ven. Controlled there by Wallach. And the Storm FC have, by and large, kept away from that far left sideline. And now it's the Reign again. Holly in behind. Holly to goal, and the flag has come up. Jace Holly very nearly on the back shoulder. And sometimes when you get a suspiciously good break in, you have to fight the urge to look at the linesman. And the first offside flag going against Reign FC tonight. And Holly may try to take advantage here of an errant pass. Pressure from Holly and Hossie up top has been very good. Have to say that Storm have been a bit more planned and controlled in their attack. Reign FC have created what they can. Haven't had many spells of possession. Jenkins loses out to Francis. That's sent along. McDermott on the left to the middle. Glover pushing forward. Out wide. Meyer. Shadowed by Burr. Meyer will drop it back. Long ball in. Collected down by McDermott, looking for a link-up play. Now Francis. Trying to get to her right. Now back to the left, Glover. In-swinging ball. And that one knocked down. Reign FC nearly make a mess of it inside their own 18. And a shot from distance pushed well up and out of play. Again, just a 12-game season. Top team in the division goes to conference. And you look at the way the standings and the schedule could play out, it's hard to not consider, even 4 matches in, that this is a 3 points, particularly at home, that Kelly Brown and the Reign feel they have to have. Ray will get to this right at midfield. Ray battling with Francis. And that will bounce back. Shivraj will send it to safety. Really didn't have many other options. It's a goalkeeper stuck in that no man's land. You'll take that. Great positioning on the throw from Jenkins All the way back for Mays. Flicked on by Lordman with the head. It'll come to Hossie. Touches it for Holly. All the way back. Coffin leading Ray. Right back from whence it came. Coffin switches on the ground for Mays. Mays, a lot of space to run into. She'll do so. Referee might have helped out the Storm in the midfield there. And now Francis from distance, and Shivraj will scoop it up. Her second save already this evening. Oh, a couple of shots for Storm FC. You get the sense that even with the commanding 4-0 victory last week over this Reign FC side, that the Storm not taking anything for granted here in the opening half hour. There's always a possibility that, especially on such a quick turnaround, that you get caught thinking about how easy it was across 90 minutes. The last time you played someone, that you forget that it's a brand new day. Long switch, knocked down by Burr. Burr, back for Bertram. It's dropped all the way back. Shivraj, a strong left. Has to send that to safety. Jenkins. Now Ray. Across to the middle, Bertram. And Ray. Looking through. That ball just behind Ray, who turns away anyway. Great work here from the Reign. A heavy challenge from Francis. Went through Ray, but got the ball. Weinman hasn't had much to do on that far flank again. So much of the attacking action has been focused on Jace Hawley, Fiona Jenkins, and Skylar Hossie. Down the left side of the Reign FC formation. The flick on from Meyer, trying to send McDermott after it. And McDermott dispossessed, and the Reign there will get caught with their hand in the cookie jar. The arms came out just extended enough in defending McDermott to catch the eyes of the official. And you can't ask for a better or worse spot for a corner or for a free kick, depending on who you ask. There's a grand total of 1 pole in the middle of our shot. And wouldn't you just know, right on the money. Well, who said live production wasn't fun? 3-person wall for the Reign. Glover will hit the free kick. It comes in, 2 free runners, and the Reign able to get that ball away. But there were 2 Storm players that were unmarked inside the 6. Reign FC here trying to keep that line above the 18. And now sucked back in just a touch. Baker charges forward, wins that in the air. Gets that around Bertram. Bertram back. Shivraj directing traffic once more. You just don't see anymore. Teams just play long ball. Nice. Long ball for Hossie. Hossie doesn't have any help. And trying to power through. Reign FC asking for a foul. Hossie went to ground trying to get through two. Good head. Maddie Burr at the back again. That certainly looked like a foul. All the same, Shivraj will gather this up at the edge of her 6. And by and large, a half hour in, hasn't been overly physical, but when the situation has asked for it, thus far, play's been allowed to go on. Coffin looks long. Another excellent flick out wide. Fiona Jenkins in space. Jenkins will move it along. Hossie will get there on the left. And a last-ditch challenge and a beauty. I believe that went out for a goal kick, actually. Must have clipped off of Hossie on the way out. Well, actually, maybe an offside flag, the way that Ashlyn Bartley's positioning the kick off the restart. Right between the 6 and the 18. So Bartley will play it along. Bartley will be here in the 32nd minute, still looking for their first shot of the evening. They've had good looks, good opportunities in possession in the attacking third, but nothing at goal yet. Chase Hawley will drop this for Ray. Ray on her left, loses out, goes for the ball with the challenge, gets it away from Francis. And again, maybe Rain FC looking for a better shot rather than the shot they have. Foot races on, Coffin and McDermott to the far corner flag. Coffin, it's batted along. And Ray nearly one more touch and she would have been behind Riley Baker. And now Baker in the air. Ray goes down. Excellent pursuit from the Reign captain. Moving from the central midfield all the way up front to keep the chase on. And it looks like we will have our first substitute of the match here in the 35th minute. Sydney Cheeseman will come on. And Kelly Francis is off. Well, here in the 35th minute, Francis, especially down the right-hand side, has put in a lot of distance. Imagine some fresh legs there for Sebastian Giraldo won't hurt. Storm FC comfortably moving the ball along the back line. And now Vanderven waits on her left, gets the turn, faces up. And Vanderven doesn't get a lot behind that. Ray able to poke it away. Oh, McDermott, check that, that's Meyer in the middle, calling for it. Meyer looking, has a through ball available. It was the substitute, Cheeseman, who was making the run, and instead Jace Hawley the other way. Just in under hit that, looking for Hossie. Jenkins gets around Cheeseman. No advantage there, and a foul called. So the Reign, another free kick on the defensive side of midfield. Mays will set to take it. Mays will look long. Right. That will come all the way back for Coffin. Out wide to the far side. Bertram trying to play the through ball. It's intercepted. Comes back for Coffin. One-on-one pressure by McDermott. Coffin turns forward. And again, after the Storm spent a lot of time in the attacking third in the opening 10 minutes. We're in the match's 38th. It's the Reign FC that have really controlled the lion's share of possession in the attacking third anyway. Again, just haven't really been able to find the final ball and turn it into anything. But when the ball's that far back down the field, it's hard for the opponent to score. And the find off the restart, a toe poke across, and that one just planted high. Hannah Gallegos, the Storm captain, and for the second time in the half, it's a set piece that creates an opportunity for the Storm right on the doorstep, but can't get anything on goal. Mays for Jenkins, tries to turn, and she's thundered off the ball. Cheeseman. Now Wallach all the way back. Burr waiting. Makes a mess of this. Coffin able to get it free, though. Now an opportunity for the Reign FC. Holly holds up play in the central midfield. She's knocked down. Well, the tempo and physicality picking up here over the last 2 or 3 minutes. Good challenge from Lordman, and it forces an errant pass back. Reign FC will get a throw here. 40th minute, still scoreless. Both teams defensively have been in very good shape all evening. Again, a couple of opportunities for possession. As heading off in the corner of your screen there, I believe, is Jace Hawley. And it looks like she may have picked up some turf burn. So she'll have to step off for repairs. And Reign FC, for the time being, will play down a woman. 11v10 for at least until the next stoppage that Jace can get back in. Reign FC still trying to make it work, however. Bertram tries to push that along. Knocked down. Foot race on the near side. Hossie trying to chase down Baker, pushes forward. Baker cuts back to the middle. Squares up right. Out wide. And able to get there, Vanderven. And again, good step defensively. Fiona Jenkins having a nice half. And she'll draw the throw here minimally. Jace Hawley waiting to come back on, and here she comes. So back to 11v11 as we approach halftime. Have to say there's not really been anyone down this left side that hasn't had a good opening 45 minutes. Now the Reign trying to turn it into something tangible offensively. It's been the missing piece here in this first half and over the last 180 minutes. Everything but the finishing has been there. Offside flag comes up. Cheeseman jumped the gun a bit.
Good call.
And the Reign will get a late free kick here. Chance to clear their lines. Shivraj has really almost exclusively played short. And right on cue, she'll move it to Coffin. And the Storm, after pressing, creating a lot of turnover at the top,
Possession graphics gonna show up nice.
have stepped back a bit as this first half has progressed. Hossie goes to the byline, and she puts her arms in the air asking for a corner. She will not get it. Just one corner kick here so far this evening. That was Colorado Storm who had that in the opening quarter of an hour. Jenkins again steps in. Left-footed ball to the edge of the 18, no one home. And headed into space, Meyer, the Storm number 10. That's got a fairly good grip on Lordeman. Weinman retreats. Bertram doesn't get that cleanly. And now Coffin in a bit of trouble. Shivraj for Mays. And there are a couple of unmarked Reign FC players on this left flank. It's Jenkins. Clean trap. Waits for the overlapping run. Jenkins to the middle. She hits it. And Jenkins hit the bar. Bartley may have gotten a piece of it as well. And now the second time of asking Hossie. Back on the return, edge of the 18. Weinman waiting. Hossie in front, tries to hit Holly. And again, 44th minute. Northern Colorado Reign FC asking all the right questions. And again, after the opening 10 minutes, this first half has really been, if not dominated, controlled. But now a late push, numbers for the Storm. And the attack will end. Cheeseman took out Jenkins, trying to make a run down the right sideline. It's been a rather quick first half. I can't imagine that they'll add much in stoppage time, if anything. One more push here for the Reign. And they have added 1 minute of additional time. Wallach now back for Glover.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 1 minute of stoppage time.
Well, as we, at least here in Windsor, have come to find out, what they announce is stoppage time doesn't mean that's all. The Northern Colorado Hailstorm, the USL League One side, was supposed to play 6 minutes of stoppage time in Omaha, and it wound up as 10. A late Meadow Gold corner for the Storm. And the in-swinging ball headed down and knocked away by Bertram. And we'll come out for another corner, brought to you by Meadow Gold. This surely will be, if not the last kick of the half, the second or third to last. Meyer, low ball in to the edge of the 18 and still rolling around. Meyer leaps forward from an offside position. Flag comes up. And that will take us to halftime here at Four Rivers Equipment Stadium. 45 minutes gone, Northern Colorado Rain FC. And the Colorado Storm locked in a goalless draw after 45 minutes. And again, the Storm bookended the half with good spells in attack, a couple of late corners in the final 4 minutes of the first half, and then a corner in the game's opening quarter of an hour. But Ziana Givraj with a pair of saves came up when she needed to in this first half. And for the Rain FC, be interesting to see the continued work of Nicole Ray in the center midfield and Chase Holly and Fiona Jenkins down the left side, as that was a threesome that really navigated the Storm midfield, created opportunities. Rain FC, however, with just one shot on goal. That was Fiona Jenkins' effort from 22 yards out, hit the crossbar and stayed out. But overall, another even half between these two sides, playing for the second time in a week. The Rain need a win here to close the gap at the top of the table. They are in a three-way tie for second place with Flatirons and Albion. We'll step aside for a quick break here. You are listening and watching Northern Colorado Rain FC Soccer. Brendan Price here with you. 0-0. Rain FC and the Colorado Storm all tied at halftime.
What's special about soccer in this community is playing next to my hometown and the love and support we get.
I've grown up around the soccer community, and every time I leave and come back, it always feels like a big reception. And I could not be more grateful for my Fort Collins community at CSU, the Boulder community that helped me pursue my soccer goals, and now the Windsor community that will hopefully represent very well.
I grew up playing here and there's so much talent here. So I'd say that's the most specific thing toward soccer in this community. It's really fun to play with all these super talented players that are from here.
I'm from Fort Collins, so the hometown aspect is very special to me.
This club is just super important to this community because it's super inspiring for the younger female generation and all that we're doing up here in Northern Colorado.
It's really special that we can represent everyone and just be the first team that can really come out and play for Northern Colorado.
If you love money-saving offers and the chance to win cash, look no further than your mailbox. Valpak delivers exclusive deals to neighborhoods across America every month. Plus, a $100 check could be yours. That's right, you could win $100 instantly. No strings attached, just for opening your blue envelope. Valpak, real savings and real winning for real people. Really.
Halftime here at Four Rivers Equipment Stadium. Brendan Price with you. 0-0, the Northern Colorado Rain FC and Colorado Storm all tied up, and it was a very even first half. The scoreline says it, and just about all of our first half stats rather, do as well. The Storm with 6 shots, just 3 of them on target. Northern Colorado Rain FC with 3 shots and 1 on target in that opening half. Again, the lone shot for the Rain was their best shot, and really the best scoring opportunity that either squad had in the opening 45 minutes. It was the Fiona Jenkins effort that launched off of Bartley's fingertips and the crossbar. 3 corners to none for the Storm, as we mentioned before we went to the halftime break. The Storm had 2 quick corners, including one to end the first half, and the Rain FC defense able to dispatch all 3 with ease. 4 offside flags have gone up against the 2 for the Storm. 6 fouls for the Colorado Storm and 2 for the Northern Colorado Rain FC. We mentioned that the game at times took on a bit of a physical tenor, but by and large, the top of the table teams, as the officials get ready to come back out onto the field. The Four Rivers Equipment Stadium again, its 2nd year of operation, the 1st year for the Northern Colorado Rain FC here this season. And you wonder what changes Kelly Brown will make at the halftime interval. Again, not uncommon. We will see, I imagine, anywhere from 2 to 3 or 4 changes. But again, given the way that the front has played so far for the Rain FC, you look even at the substitutes and wonder where the changes may come.
Hey fans, if you're Rain FC scoring the first 10 minutes of the second half,
And again, the same could be said for Sebastian Geraldo's Storm, as he made 1 change in the 35th minute, brought on Sidney Cheeseman to spell Kelly Francis. But other than that, again, these 2 managers keeping their sides.
They weren't ready for it. It's a part of the ceremony thing here. Are they ready? Did we announce them? Not yet. Okay, well they're doing it.
As again, the 2 teams get ready to take the field for the second half. And as we mentioned, with Northern Colorado, that we don't have the number 4 that they controlled again in that first half was possession. We mentioned that really in the opening 10 minutes, the Storm, it looked like we're going to get out on the front foot. But then the Rain controlled play for large swaths of the rest of the first half. As trying to take a peek at the Rain FC and see what, if any, substitutions they will make in this second half, as it looks like a similar cast of characters. 1 substitute for the Storm. Ella Frost will come on for Ashlyn Fernandez to start this second half. Again, that's the 2nd change made by Geraldo this evening. And for the first time this season, it looks like out of the halftime break that Kelly Brown has kept the same 11. No changes. The 2 teams switch sides, so the Storm will go right to left, and the Rain left to right. Rain FC in search of 3 vital points in their playoff push. Again, a 12-game schedule does not leave much margin for error. Only 1 more head-to-head matchup this year with the Colorado Storm after this. So only 1 other chance for a 6-point swing after tonight. So again, the referee making sure everything is ready to go. And the second half underway.
The Storm are making their second change for the Quiznos substitution. Coming into the game, number 17,
Coffin
Ella Frost. In for number 33.
across for Mays. And already a different look for the Reign. Working out of the back. Bertram tries to work that along away from Ella Frost, who gets her first touch since entering. And that one will get past Vanderven. The foot race is on. Hossie can't get around Baker. And now the Storm look forward. Meyer nearly given way. Burr now does lose possession. McDermott pushing forward. The layoff. And again, the Storm right at the edge of the 18, just unable to convert as that one's knocked away from danger by Weinman. It's out for a Meadow Gold corner kick. The Storm with their fourth corner kick opportunity, first of this half. And a start similar to what they had at the end of the first half. In swinging ball. A good find, rolling around at the edge of the area. And Chase Holly able to get it away for the moment. And now that will roll out for a goal kick. Once again, a dangerous ball, but good coverage from the Reign FC.
And once again, if your Reign FC score in the first 10 minutes of the second half, all canned alcohol is half price until sales close in the 75th minute.
Burr starts up, looking long, and that ball in stride for Hossie on the overlap. Holly pokes it along. Bertram loads up. That shot blocked. Now Weinman right back to the middle. Burr trying to find space in the middle. Sends it across, and it's intercepted there by Gallegos. Gallegos, that ball hit far too firmly for Alyssa Glover to find. And again, Colorado Storm with the single forward. Reese McDermott all by herself up top, but Reign FC still working on the back. Mays. Check that, it's Coffin. Now for Burr. Wiggles free to the middle. Now Bertram overruns but gets support from Lordman. The foot race is on. Bartley will come out and cradle that at the edge of the 18. Again, this is a Reign FC side today. Maybe a bit limited in terms of attacking options available. No Anissa Wahardo, no Allie Murphy-Pauletto. Neither Abby or Kylie Ballack. But so far this evening, excellent performances abound from Chase Holly and Skylar Hossie up top. And again, both teams still searching for the opening tally tonight. Swaringa looks long, and that ball gathered in by Shivraj. And now pushing forward is Ray. Looks long. It's Holly looking for Hossie. Gallegos able to work it free for the Storm, and look at Hossie still fighting up top. That one's turned down the near sideline and cleared away from danger by Katie Coffin. And you have to think that with the kind of labor Skylar Hossey has put in tonight, that it may just be a matter of when she can capitalize on a turnover. And now the low effort wide of the mark. Out for a goal kick. Second half just underway. And again, Rain FC not made any changes. And why would they? Locked in a scoreless duel right now with the top of the table Storm, and they have more than held their own tonight. Weinman looking long. It's Chase Hawley again, back to the middle. Looking for Hossey. And there's Nicole Ray. She's been just as involved tonight. Hawley, edge of the 18. Hawley on her left sends it back, looking for Hossey. That's off a body and out for Meadow Gold corner. The Rain FC will get their first of the match. Have to say it's well deserved here in the 51st minute. And against a team that's as defensively stout as the Storm, these are the kind of opportunities you need to make count if you're the home side. And now some conversation around the jockeying for position in front of Ashlyn Bartley. Holly is the one providing the screen. Ray with the ball in. It's loose and through the 18. Nobody on the end of it. And it'll be another corner. And hopefully at the second time of asking, you'll see a bit better of a ball. Jenkins will take the set piece. With the right foot, Jenkins. Beautiful ball in. Multiple heads rising. And that will roll out over the byline. And a foul here. And I believe that there may have been some head contact as everyone was jockeying for position. Can't see who it is that is down at the moment for the Colorado Storm, but being tended to by the Colorado Storm training staff. Well, the Rain FC with a couple of corners and up and heading off. Looks like that may have been Ashlyn Fernandez. So, to add insult to injury, 11 on 10 for the moment, and another corner kick for the Rain. All of the Storm FC players back inside the 18. Jenkins goes short. Lordman on her left! Lordman! With the finish in the 55th minute, the first team to find the back of the net on the Storm all year. And Lordeman with a blistering strike from her left. And the way that this one is gone, you knew it would take something special. Fiona Jenkins gets the assist. And for the first time, trailing. And now a very lively Reign FC touchline. Have to love the execution on the set piece. Great awareness as well. Van der Ven tries to get it out wide for Swaringa. Now Meyer. Swaringa. Glover. And all of a sudden, it's the Reign FC that are picking up the pressure. Van der Ven puts it across. Hossie intercepts and just can't work it around. Now McDermott. And that one's knifed away by Coffin.
Your Reign FC scored in the first 10 minutes of this half. Alcohol at the beverage tents on the concourse and in the storm shelter are half price until they close in the 75th minute.
Throw in for Burr. Now McDermott stumbles, gets right back up. Frost able to work that only as far as the byline, picked up there. Out for a goal kick. Dangerous short ball. Shivraj away. Only as far as Swaringa. Now Glover trying to get around Coffin. Those two bump shoulders on the edge of the 18. And out for a goal kick. Kaylee Lordman see a lead thoroughly deserved. That's really been their second good look at goal today. As we mentioned, the other one really just turned aside courtesy of the crossbar. And once again, it's Fiona Jenkins creating. It's been absolutely phenomenal on the left side for Kelly Brown in the Reign tonight. Played short on the corner. Lordeman with a ton of space to move into. And now Burr will look down the byline. Burr moves it across. That one in the air. There to claim, and Bartley makes the stop on the header. Nicole Ray. Again, part of that trio up top. That is, make things difficult for the Storm defensively. And the Storm will make another change. Jaden Goodridge is on. And she will replace the Storm number 10, Alexis Meyer. So the third change made by Sebastian Giraldo and the Storm tonight.
On for number 10, Alexis Meyer. Change occurred in the 58th minute.
You have to wonder if some of that may be about some fresh legs to try and reinsert and apply more pressure on the Reign FC back line. Northern Colorado with a takeaway in the midfield.
I like that. Come on.
Long ball for Hossie.
Now they got a little bit more freedom to just chuck it up, too. Yep. They got some cushion.
Yep. Comes forward.
Burr comes forward. A tie-up, and it'll now come to Glover. Storm pushing forward here. Only Two back. As McDermott tries to touch that along. Burr will get there. Deft play with the outside of the foot. Concedes the corner. It'll be a Meadow Gold corner kick for the Storm, their fifth. Second of the half. Ball in, knocked around off the foot of McDermott. Comes free, and Jenkins will send it out of the sideline. Substitutes waiting for the Reign at the next opportunity. Just past the hour mark here tonight at Four Rivers Equipment Stadium. Hossey holds up play, waits for support. Now back. Coffin looks long, knocked down in the middle by Vanderven. Opens play up for Wallach, pushes it along, and Givraj will come out to claim that. And again, it has been excellent defensive performance tonight for the Reign FC. They just have not allowed the Storm to have much space, but again, with plenty of time remaining, you know that the Storm will push into another level of attack. Hossey onside, but that ball will be gathered up by Bartley, and she'll quickly spill it right back out for Vanderven. Ray sidesteps Cheeseman. Ray to Jace Hawley. Hawley on her left, shadowed by Baker. The left-footed ball, and that one just over. Bartley protecting the goal all the way. And substitutions aplenty for the home side. Bella Amix is on for Sabrina Weinman. Liv Stutzman is on as well. And Sarah Wynn will come up front.
Your attention, fans. The Reign are making their first, second, and third changes for Quizno's substitution.
Lordman, the goal scorer, will come off.
Sarah Wynn coming into the game for number 17, Skylar Hossey.
Hossey will come off as well.
20, Bella Amix coming in for number 5, Sabrina Weinman.
And you have to say, the effort that Hossey expended up top in just over an hour, you'd love to see her out there for the duration, but phenomenal work. Certainly a performance that Kelly Brown will be happy about. Kaylee Lordman, the difference maker thus far. Her goal in the 55th minute, separating the two teams, is Sarah Wynn, fresh off the bench. Well, you see why she's there. Just keep applying pressure on the Storm, trying to come out of the back. Vanderven pushing forward, looking for Swaringa. And that one bounces away from her. Animated Sebastian Giraldo on the touchline. '65th minute here, still plenty of time in a one-goal match. What a massive 3 points this could be for the Reign here tonight. Bertram loses out. Now Amix chasing down possession. Freshly on for Weinman. Bartley. And again, it's waves of pressure for the Reign FC. And Reign nearly intercepted that pass. Out wide, lots of space for Swaringa. Pushing forward, now to the middle. Swaringa loops this ball through. Frost back out. Long range effort, and McDermott with a touchdown to the front. Givraj may have gotten a piece of that. Phenomenal save there. Keeps it a 1-0 match. And quickly, a short corner from the Storm. Ball in. And it'll come free. Play continues as two players go to ground. A long-range effort high and over the net from Alyssa Glover. And once again, the Reign arguably under the most pressure they've been at any point tonight on that sequence. Fend off a 6th Storm corner. Coffin looks ahead. Good idea. Trying to hit Burr on the through ball. Colorado Storm will get a throw. Swaringa goes back. Vanderven. Searching long ball. And the flag has come up. Must have started in an offside position. Certainly looked like the play was on. Also could have been a handball. Of course, that's why I'm up in the broadcast booth with glasses and a monitor. Win. Out-muscled by Vanderven. Now trying to turn forward, McDermott looking for Glover. Can't reel that in. And another Reign FC throw. Win with the head. Knocked along. And that'll eventually bounce out the sideline for another Storm FC throw. At what point you wonder if the Reign start to pick their spots with pressure. On the one hand, you don't want to get away from what's worked. Great read. Jenkins again. Now back for Ray. And again, Ray, excellent move. Gets around Baker. Those two to the corner flag. Ray still cradling on her left. Waiting for support. Trying to get around Baker. Does. And the ball low. And out for a goal kick. Bartley will again quickly distribute. Swaringa and Amix reads it. Amix fresh on to the middle. Holly Amix tries to tip it along. And it'll fall right back for Stutzman. Fiona Jenkins switching. Flicked on, but no one there. And again, Northern Colorado Reign continuing to apply pressure, not content with a 1-goal lead. Swaringa out wide on the near sideline. Shadowed by Amix. She mishit that. Again, Northern Colorado was moments away from drawing on the road last week. And just undone by a last-minute finish. Here's today trying to clamp down defensively. 70th minute here in the second half, 1-0, thanks to Kaylee Lordman. Trying to turn that around is Wallach. Looking again, and that pass over hit for Sydney Cheeseman. Reign FC will get a throw. Stutzman showing. Jenkins still looking. Wynn showing as well. Jenkins will finally go short to Ray off the throw-in. Wynn quickly surrounded by 3 Storm players. This one touched along. Now it comes Glover. Moves into space. Glover's shot blocked. Excellent patience. And Coffin took away the shooting angle, but not the danger. McDermott plays out wide. Now a great turn to the middle. Baker. And that will go out for a throw on the far sideline. All of a sudden, it's the Storm that have ratcheted up the pressure here in the 70th. Chasing a 1-goal deficit. McDermott goes to ground. Play on, says the referee. Frost now on the byline. And the left-footed effort shoved wide. And this will be a corner kick. The Reign have defended them well. And that one headed well wide. And once again, the Reign FC limiting the Storm to one shot that's off the mark. And Sebastian Giraldo still tinkering. Will make his final 3 subs. Marin Kotschow, Emerson DeLuca, and Macy McKenna will all come on. Kaylee Swaringa, Adeline Wallach, and Reese McDermott will all exit.
Your attention, fans. Storm are making their 4th change for Quiznos substitution.
Burr.
Number 7.
And all of a sudden, right after the restart,
Macy McKenna
the
comes
Storm
on for number 20.
try to pick up additional pressure.
Number 4, Emerson DeLuca comes on for number 40, Kaylee Swaringa. And number 3, Marin Kotska comes on for number 19, Reese McDermott.
And the Reign will now make their 4th substitution of the evening. Jamie Tatum will come on and spell Brittany Bertram. Tatum right into the action, gets her first touch not 5 seconds after entering the pitch. Bartley. And a great step there from Coffin, pushing that forward. Now the foot race on at the near sideline. And shoved along by DeLuca. Vanderven. Now Goodrich, her first touch. Pushes it along. Givraj right at the edge of the area. Able to snap that away from Glover. Burr. Back for Mays. And again, the 3-5-2 tonight for Kelly Brown. Credit where credit is due. We've talked so much about what the midfield and the front has done. But Burr, Coffin, and Mays unfailingly consistent on the back line tonight for the Navy and White. Approaching a quarter of an hour to go. Win in the air. Amix will push that along. Tatum spins on her right. Tatum with the effort, and it hit the goal post. Right off the left post from Jamie Tatum. That close to doubling the Reign advantage late. And here Holly with the takeaway. Jace Holly was everywhere in the first half. Storm have adjusted enough to limit her impact. And now the delicate art of maneuvering a few extra seconds here and there begins surely for the home 11. Not sure what the wait is for. And finally, off the restart, the Reign with possession. That's all the way back for Mays. Burr into space. Burr, excellent through ball win. Unable to get there, though. The idea was there. Execution a bit too heavy. And a mistake will give the Reign possession in the final third. Matty Burr will come forward and take the corner, or throw in rather. Burr, now Amix, 1-on-3, able to get that away from Kutchow. And now Baker will have to settle. Like Chase Hawley, Riley Baker was everywhere in the first half. He's not had the same spell of possession nor impact in the second 45. Burr out wide. That pass, again, the idea there. And that one intended for Sarah Wynn. Now Vanderven. DeLuca up the line. Kutchow looks long. And once again, it's the back line. Mays at the middle of it, making the play. The threat not gone yet. Mays, a foot race. Plays it back, and Jivraj looking long. Trying to spring Amix. Amix for Wynn. Wynn, edge of the 18, waits. Holds up play on the left. Tatum run through. Stutzman will go out wide for Jenkins. Lots of room to send this in. Does so. Amix again. Tries to corral it at the top of the 18. But so many bodies back for the Storm. Allow the Reign to have possession again. And now, the Reign FC keeper will settle Jivraj. 78th minute here tonight. One has been the difference thus far. Get the sense, though, that this story is not quite done telling yet. And now pushing forward, it's Glover to the front, and she just put it high. Hides her head in her hands. The Reign FC maybe thanking their lucky stars on that. An opportunity opened up for Glover. 8 by 24, comes up 0. Burr on the left will play to the middle. And again, it's a good turn. Bartley well out. Able to pick that up and quickly. Reign may make their final substitution, or one of them anyway, at the next stoppage. Back for Jivraj. Patiently waits. Forces Glover to commit. Now for Burr. Up the near sideline. Foot race is on. Wynn pressuring Vanderven. And Vanderven. That's going to be a corner. Excellent work from Sarah Wynn. It's a corner kick brought to you by Meadow Gold. That was created purely by the pressure of Wynn. She wants to go long, and does, to the edge of the 18. That one's knocked away from danger and out. And the Reign will make a substitution. Kylie Ballack will come on. And she'll spell Jace Hawley. Phenomenal through 80 minutes tonight. An outstanding effort from Jace Hawley this evening. And a well-deserved line of high fives down the bench. Burr on the throw in. Will go to Amix. Back for Burr. Now Stutzman. Coffin will send it long. And Ballack looking for her first touch coming on. And the Reign putting the pressure on the Storm. Can't have one without the other normally. But surely the Reign will take 3 points tonight if they can find them. Barr loses possession. Glover. Down the line, Goodrich. Glover. And this is when the Storm are at their best. Quick passing. Try to get the Reign to chase, which they have done very little of tonight. And a takeaway. Now a possible counter. The race is on, but it's going to roll out of the byline. No. Bartley will take it. Glover again. Now a throw for the Storm. This is where knowing your mark and your position becomes so crucial here in now the final 7 minutes of play before stoppage. It's Ballack putting on pressure and nearly got it away from Bartley. The Storm a bit lackadaisical in their own box. The Storm scored like that last time these two teams got together. Would have been a bit of poetic justice if the Reign had been able to find that. And the Reign have just continued layer after layer of the high press. And here we are now, approaching the 84th minute. And it continues to be a somewhat Sisyphean task to get the ball up into the attacking third for the Storm. Shivraj will get it only as far as Frost. And now the Reign will again clear their lines. Wynn will gather. Has Amix making a run. Wynn's effort blocked aside. Reign FC with control still. Ray just bolted one high. And a great catch behind Ashlyn Bartley. It's good hands down there. He's even got a kit on. And now going end over end, Amix. Well, both Amix and Emerson DeLuca were looking at the official for a foul. Amix will walk away the happier camper. Colorado Burr bounces it in there. Bartley will gather it up and go long. Settled in the middle by Cheeseman. She'll go long. Once again, Sienna Shivraj continues to excel. Jenkins again. She has been out there alongside this back line for the full 85 minutes and counting tonight. Those are the only four that have been out there all night, along with Ziana Yivraj. And again, they've put together an excellent performance thus far. Not quite across the finish line, though, as the Reign FC know a little too well. Stutzman, right-footed effort blocked out of play, and the Reign FC will get a throw. Certainly not going to expend a lot of timeliness to take it. Sarah Wynn looking for support. And now it will come free Glover. Glover puts it out of play off of Coffin. Now quickly in. Again, these two teams met a week ago, and the Reign thought that they played much better than the scoreline indicated. Reaping that reward in perspective here in the 87th minute, nursing a 1-0 lead.
That's the pass. Overlap.
The overlapping run from Ballack. Win outside. 1v1 now to the middle for Ballack. Goes down. Play on. Again, Northern Colorado Reign FC looked destined for a point a week ago. And then Albion scored a late winner, trying to prevent much of the same here tonight. We'll see how much stoppage time is given. Can't imagine it'll be more than 3, maybe 4, if the officials extend things. Win one-on-one to the corner flag. And she goes down and draws the foul. Wynn and Ray both stand over it. Way will roll it. Back for Wynn. Touch nearly gets away. Ray just dancing in a triangle. And again, scoots free. LA skills clinic over near the corner flag from Nicole Ray. Captain's armband, and she has worn it with a ton of wherewithal tonight. And again, the Colorado Storm just cannot get out of their own third. Again, we're approaching the moment of truth when it comes to stoppage time. Again, I have to imagine it's 3 or 4. It won't be less, and it certainly won't be more. Ball in off the free kick. Amix with a glancing header. Bartley will come out to claim it at the edge of the 6. And now the pressure of the clock not being the friend of the Storm. Coffin to get it. Burr pressured, keeps play in. That may be a corner. No, it's a goal kick. So 3 minutes of added time. The Reign inching ever closer to a perfect 2-0 record at home. This one maybe not as hefty of a margin of victory if they can get it. Stutzman will send it. And the foot race is on. Ballack trying to get there. And, ooh. The substitutes have added the extra layer of pressure that the Reign FC have needed tonight. Trying to secure 3 points. Ray waiting, now out wide to Win. And again, Win will leave it for Burr. All the way back, Coffin. And Ray again coming back to receive, out for a Storm throw. Reign FC challenging everything right now. Vander Ven will push forward the instructions, everybody up. Storm looking for one last push. Glover, excellent interception. Stutzman coming back, another one of those second half substitutes tonight.
Step up. Come up. Nice.
Well, the three surely have to be coming to an end soon.
Good job, Fiona.
Tatum.
Run for.
Oh, she'll just wait. Tatum. Now for Ballack. One last counter for the Storm. And Burr with last-ditch defending. A throw in from DeLuca. And Stutzman will further it deep.
Check that watch. It's time.
Bartley will come out and quickly hurry a goal kick. The referee with a quick peek at his watch. The 3 minutes not gone yet. Kaylee Lordeman in the 55th minute with a goal off the corner kick. May be enough for 3 points tonight. The Storm, the best team in the league, have something to say about that late. DeLuca in front and away again. And now another push down the sideline. Another check of the watch. And here comes the whistle. 3 points in the bag for the Northern Colorado Reign FC tonight. Kaylee Lordeman in the 55th minute with a left-footed strike. Making it 1-0. The score and the final. The second clean sheet of the year for Ziana Givraj. And we said off the top of the broadcast that this felt very much like 3 points that the Reign had to get. And they do just that tonight, moving within 3 points of the Storm at the top of the division standings. The Reign FC will be back here at home on Thursday night as they welcome Flatirons FC to Four Rivers Equipment Stadium. The Reign back in the win column tonight, a 1-0 victory over the Colorado Storm. Brendan Price signing off here tonight on behalf of Technical Director Blake Baker. You've been watching a presentation of Northern Colorado Reign FC soccer here tonight. Again, we'll be back on Thursday as the Reign FC midway through a 3-game homestand, but 3 points here tonight against the Colorado Storm. A 1-0 victory here tonight at Four Rivers Equipment Stadium.